Well, today is June 22nd, 2020, and this is the Gabreil Daveis house. I'll put some information down in the textual description. And this is Gloucester Township, New Jersey. Only maybe 3 or 4 miles at the most from my house. And I think it's closed, but we're going to go in and look a little closer. And there used to be a tavern on the road that back in the old days. And there's your pump. Get some water. That'd be nice. Oh, there's a colonial reenactment, April 18th and 19th. Well, that's gone, and that was during COVID times, so that wouldn't have happened there, I'm sure. And let's see. No, it's locked. And this structure has been recorded by the Historic American Buildings Survey of the United States Department of the Interior for its archives at the Library of Congress. So, and well, you might be able to look inside there. There's it's pretty neat. They got a lot of original furniture. I'd like to come in here sometime when it's open and actually look inside here. So it looks like it might be pretty neat. We'll try to look in this window here. Well, this looks like a gift shop. I'm trying to make it so there's no shadow on here. Looking through the wavy glass. And pretty neat. Pretty neat. There's a bench here. And there's the thing. Oh, what we got here? I guess if you wanted to have a candle or something. Some kind of thing. I don't know what that is, just extra weights. And we'll come around, look at the outside of the building, and there's old wooden shingles up there. Come around, look at the back. Someday I'll come back, but due to COVID, I can't go anywhere. I can't do any trips, so I have to stay close to home here. And all those neat old bricks. I'm glad they preserved this. Some very old trees, not like the Clement oak. Oh, here's, here we can have a look inside here and see what there is to see. Here's the back door. And, oh, a little couch in there, whatnot. Get in the back door, and there's a window here. You can see inside, and some old furniture in there. We'll come over to the other side, look in this other window here. Walking on the mulch here. And, oh, they got a dining room table all set up in there. And they're very nice. But can't go inside. We'll walk around the other side. Really nice area here. And there's the parking lot up there. And another window here, but that's the room we already looked at. Here's a nice little secluded area. You want to sit down on a bench, contemplate life, be thankful for who you are and where you are. And it's pretty good. We'll look at those gardens later. Those are community gardens. But I see a couple flags over here, so there might be a grave over here. I have to see, and I can't see the screen on my GoPro to see if the battery's still doing good. I have an extra one with me just in case. But some kind of memorial. More trees and branches down from that storm had a couple weeks ago, when the power was out. Let's see. Somebody's buried here. It says Camden County, U.S. veteran. And William F. Schuck, that might be poison ivy, 1890 to 1976. William F. Schuck, 1890 to 1976. So he's 86 years old. And of course, people leave markers that they were here. You leave a rock or a penny or something, and no rocks close by for me to leave here, and don't have any change, and I think that's all poison ivy down there or something. I don't want to touch it. And then it looks like there's a little pathway down here leading to an amphitheater down there, you can see. So if they have talks or something, very nice, very nice. Still got to keep my eye out for the bear that's loose around in the Gloucester Township area, which is Fred. Named him Fred, or if it's a girl, it'll be Frida. But keep my eyes open for that. Okay, we're going to go up here. Let me turn the camera off for a second. But apparently this little amphitheater is Green Tree Hollow, which goes down here. We'll walk down a little bit, take a little view of it here. They do have a hand railing. Looks like they got nice steps here. Gravel. I have to go back up them too. And yeah, down here we got this that amphitheater that we looked at from up on the hill there, up where the grave is. And there's this little amphitheater here. And it looks like got room for a number of people, and maybe they'll have demonstrations here or show you something on the table here. I don't know. But then I got a speaker's podium. So if I want to speak, 40 and 20 years ago, well, score is 20 years ago. So I forget how that goes. Okay, let's head back up then. Look, tripping hazard. Most injuries happen within 25 miles of home. You know what they say. Okay. Well, here's a sign that says Interlante House. I have no idea what that is. But we'll take a walk up there. Hot day. It's probably about 85 now, going up to 90. But it's not bad here in the shade. And that's the Gloucester Township Community Gardens over there. I wish my garden was that big. Oh, I see somebody's got some corn over there. Too late to plant my corn. All right, let's see what this is up here. Well, here's a sign that says the Interlante House. Now, maybe Interlante is a general term that I do not know the definition of. And it's green acres, and of course no hunting. It says there's the house. So we'll go closer. Hope it's not somebody that lives there and it's their personal residence. I do see cars out here. All right. Well, there's a sign there. It says this public property is 100% smoke-free. So it says public property. So I own part of it because I paid taxes for this township. But I don't know what this is here. I see lights on. Well, ran into some people inside. They said, no, it's not public property, even though the sign here says this public property, but they said it isn't. So I didn't want to argue with them. You know, it'll all get sorted out in the court case, I'm sure, here. So, and there it is. There's an Interlante House up here. And it says Township of Gloucester. Scenic and Historic Preservation. And so I don't know what the deal is with that. I think it's public. I think they're just telling me it's not public to chase me out there. But all right, well noted there for the future. And we do have a flagpole over there, so we got the flag up, flying at half mast, and we're going to walk back down the path here. Okay. Well, this is Gloucester Township Community Gardens, so I guess everybody that applies for it gets a plot. Let's see what we see. It doesn't look like everything's growing great. I don't know what these are here. Zucchini, I guess everybody likes to grow that. There's some spinach down there, I think. Some corn, not very much. Here, this one looks nice, newly fertilized. And I don't know what these are. Maybe more zucchini. I don't know. And everybody's got the straw. The straw is nice. I thought about using straw in my yard too, but I think the weeds still come up through the straw. And I'm not sure. But I don't really see tomatoes. Oh, there's a guy over there that has some tomato plants. They're about the same size as mine, so I don't feel too bad. Yeah, here's some tomato plants down here. And yeah, about the same as mine here. So yeah, I think I'm doing okay so far. So far. All right, and there's the Gabreil Daveis house over there. But these are the community gardens here. So, okay. Well, here it says, plots are leased and maintained by the residents. I guess you have to purchase a plot. Nah, nothing is free. There's the rub. It's not free. You pay super high taxes here in New Jersey, especially Gloucester Township. The taxes, property taxes, are absolutely insane. But, and here we go. Oh, Gloucester Township Community Garden dedicated to William Schuck. Isn't that the guy that's buried back there? And Jonathan Interlante. And Interlante, I guess, is somebody that owned the house that is that house up there. Right back over there is the Interlante house, and the grave site is back there. So maybe Interlante is buried here somewhere too. I don't know, but yeah, here's community gardens. Yeah, it's not. No, these look like maybe beans down here, or peppers. I don't know, beans or peppers. And over here we got, looks like daisies and some flowers. Maybe they're little sunflowers, but look like daisies and marigolds. And just plants, but it's hot today. So, and there's the house back over there. And we're going to look here. And here's some things you can scan if you want to have some more information on that. I'll come in a little closer here on the scans and try to hold it steady. You can stop the video if you want to do a scan there. And again, another sign says public property. Well, I don't know. Okay, there's the Gabreil Daveis house. Historic place. They've kept it well maintained there, that's for sure. And I am going to go in there one day when it opens back up. It's obviously closed for quite a while because of COVID. And a nice little pathway leading down here. But all right, here's a sign up here. Did I miss this sign? I might have. The Gabreil Daveis Tavern was built in 1756 as part of a 170-acre plantation. Wow, maybe my house was on that plantation. So it was first recorded tavern along the Irish Road, the great road leading from Gloucester Township, where I live, to Great Egg Harbor, which is down toward the shore. Guests could find lodging and meal for a few shillings and pence. Notable persons who inhabited the tavern over the years include Benjamin Pitfield, 1771, a Patriot leader during the Revolutionary War. Major George Payne, you probably heard of him, 1779, a patriot and owner of a privateer, or like a ship that's kind of like privates, or pirates, but not quite. A privately owned and armed ship licensed to prey on enemy vessels, and Captain Edward Warwick, 1865, an officer during the Civil War. The last owner was William F. Schuck, the guy that's buried back there, I guess, who owned the property from 1923 to 1976. Wow. And in his will, Mr. Schuck deeded the property to the township of Gloucester to be preserved as a historic structure. So, and remember, we're in Camden County, New Jersey, in the township of Gloucester. So I can't tell on my screen if I'm getting this all in, but there it is. There's the Gabreil's Tavern back there. Yep.